What's up YouTube, Sage here from Team Non-Meta Aggression, here to do my Masked Hero deck profile. I'm really liking this deck right now. It's super consistent, and is really good against a lot of the decks in the meta right now. So, here we go. Starting off with the monsters. 3, Elemental Hero Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist is a new guy out of the structure deck. Basically the new Stratos when it's sent to the graveyard, and when it's special summoned, you get to add a mask change from your deck. 2, Bubble Man. Bubble Man is really good for XE spamming and for bringing out acid. Only 2 because 3 is just way too cloggy. Same thing with Neos Alias. Elemental Neos Alias. 1900 beater and is a light target for Koga. So yeah. That's it for the non-hero monsters. Now 2, Goblinberg. Goblinberg is pretty good. Gets you any monster you need out of your hand, especially Shadow Mist, because when you special summon it with Shadow Mist, it gets you a mass change, and you just go into Dark Claw. And then 2, Summoner Monk, which is basically the same thing, but from the deck, and you have to discard a spell. That's it for the monsters. It's 10 monsters, I believe. Now for the spells, triple Hero Lives. Hero Lives is really good in the deck. It's basically 1 card Dark Claw. You have to pay half your life points, of course, which is kind of hefty, but it's definitely worth it. 3, Mass Change. You gotta play 3 Mass Change, of course. Yeah, it's basically what the deck is. 2, E-Call. 3 is just way too much. It's unnecessary, the amount of searching there is in this deck, especially with Shadow Mist and the triple Rhoda that you play. So, yeah. The 1, Mask Charge, recycles your heroes and your mask changes because you run out of them pretty quickly, and yeah, it's basically +1. That's it for the hero spells. Now for the generic spells, triple Rhoda. Rhoda is pretty good in this deck. You get you anything you want besides Summoner Monk. So yeah, and if you don't want to search for anything, you could just discard it with Summoner Monk. Triple Mystical Space Typhoon because of Mystical Space Typhoon and gotta destroy stuff. 2, Forbidden Lance. This deck has a problem getting over stuff, and Forbidden Lance just helps with that, and it helps you protect your Dark Claw from anything. Now for the one-ofs, 1 Raigeki, 1 Book, and 1 Snatch Shield. This is basically the new Trinity, and I feel like most decks should play them, if not all. And that's it for the spells. Now for the traps, double Call the Haunted. Call the Haunted is really good in this deck, especially when you get Shadow Mist back, and just gets you a free mask change, and yeah, it's really good. Double Vanity's Emptiness, because Vanity's Emptiness is pretty good this format. I mean, there's a bunch of special summoning, and they're always going to be in Yu-Gi-Oh! So yeah, gotta stop that. You gotta play this card correctly, because if you don't, then you can screw yourself over. Now, double Mirror Force. This card is super good in this deck, especially if you have Dark Claw on field, because they just attack and all your stuff. And then you flip this, and it banishes all their monsters in an attack position. And yeah, it's just super good in this deck. Double Trapstun, because this deck tends to OTK, and you gotta get your OTKs off, and Trapstun really helps with that. And now for the one-ofs, 1 Compulsory. Compulse is really good against a lot of things, and it's one of my favorite trap cards. And Solemn Warning stops a lot of things, so yeah, you gotta play it. That's it for the main deck. Main deck is 40 cards, I believe. Now let's go on to the extra deck. Extra deck, we have 3 Masked Hero Dark Claw. This guy is one of the new guys from the structure deck, and makes the deck the deck. And yeah, it's pretty good as a macro for your opponent's side of the field. And once your opponent searches something, you get to banish a random card from their hand. So yeah, it's good against a lot of things. Everything searches, and a lot of stuff relies on the graveyard. And yeah, you banish it, and no problem. Then 1 Koga for the Neos Alias. Koga is really good. It helps you get over a lot of stuff, and that's one of the deck's problems, is getting over big stuff. And yeah, he just gains 500 for every monster on your opponent's side of the field. And you can banish a hero from your graveyard and target a monster on your opponent's side of the field, and it loses the same amount of attack of the hero you banished. And then 1 acid, just for back row removal, because back row is annoying. And that's it for the fusions. For the Xyz, 1 Heroic Champion Excalibur, because Excalibur is a 4000 beat stick and it's pretty good. 1 Heroic Champion Gandiva. This is basically for Satellanite and anything else that rank 4 spam or level 4 spam or whatever. 1 Blade Armor, because again it helps OTK. 1 Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon. Yeah, it just helps you get over stuff. 1 Excite on Night, clears the board. Pretty good. Always going to be a good card. Number 103, Ragnar Zero. Basically for Cliff Forts and anything else rogue, like Fire Fist or stuff like that. Stuff that boosts attack. 1 Abyss Dweller. Abyss Dweller, really good at anything graveyard related. If you don't have a Dark Law on field, just stops their stuff. 1 Honor Arc. Just gets over annoying stuff and protects itself, which I sometimes go into this just randomly if I need protection and I don't have anything else to go into. 1 Castel, gets rid of stuff, bounces it back to the deck. And 1 Gaga Cowboy. No, I definitely recommend playing a Levolva Chain, but I don't have one because I'm broke as fuck. So yeah, you gotta play a Levolva Chain, it's pretty good. But yeah, that's it for the deck profile. Hope you all enjoyed. And see you in the next one. Team Non-Mana Aggression out. Peace.